Namaste. Welcome to the ninth class of Departmental Accounts. From the following trial balance of Ujala Limited, that is Ujala Department Stores, prepare columnar trading account and general profit and loss account and consolidated balance sheet as on 31st March 2017. So we have to prepare all the three. Okay, capital is given. It appears in the balance sheet. Land and building, balance sheet. Furniture, balance sheet. Opening stock, trading account. Then drawings, balance sheet. Purchases and sales. See here, purchases always shows debit balance. Sales, credit balance. Okay, this you should remember. Then general expenses, profit and loss account. Debtors and creditors. Debtors asset always show debit balance, creditors always show credit balance. Then bank. Other information they have given. Closing stock of department A is rupees 1,30,000. So closing stock is given, which includes goods purchased from department B at an invoice price. So this is very important. So when invoice price given, invoice price means what? Selling price. Okay. We know very well when selling price is given, what we are supposed to do? We are supposed to calculate stock reserve for closing stock of A. Here, closing stock of B department is 2,60,000, which includes goods purchased from department A at an invoice price. This is also at invoice price of rupees 1,08,000. So closing stock of B, for that also we have to calculate stock reserve. Then sales of department A and B includes goods transferred to other department at rupees 2 lakh and rupees 3 lakh respectively. So sales includes this. That is just a mere information. Then depreciation on land and building 5%, furniture 10%. So departmental trading and profit and loss account we can do. So opening stock, which is given in the problem, there are not much adjustments. Few things are given. Opening stock A and B. So you can add one more column, total column. But when there is stock reserve, usually what we do is we calculate separately and then we transfer to general profit and loss account. Okay, you can add total column, no problem. Two purchases A and B. By sales, total sales we have to write. Closing stock, it is given, right? Total of both the sets 21,30,000, 34,60,000. The balancing figure will be the gross profit. How much? 8,10,000, 15,20,000. Now, as you know, there is the goods are transferred at invoice price. We have to calculate the stock reserve. So we need gross profit rate. Calculation of unrealized profit. Gross profit rate of department A. So what is the formula? Gross profit divided by sales, total sales. So for A, how much? Gross profit 12 lakh, sales 20 lakh. For B, 17 lakh, 32 lakh. Yeah, 8 lakh 10,000 divided by 20 lakh into 100, 15 lakh 20,000 divided by 32 lakh. Yes, 8 lakh 10 and 15 lakh 20. So we have to take into consideration the gross profit and sales, and we should find out the rate. So we got for department A it is 40.5%. For department B it is 47.5%. Now we have to find out unrealized profit in the closing stock. So what is the closing stock of department A which they got from other department? 50,000. For department B, they have got from department A how much? 1,08,000. So see this, A and B, 50,000 and 1,08,000. See here, they told you, no? So A department closing stock, they have purchased from B department for 50,000. So here B department purchased from A department 1,08,000. So that is from another department. So we have to take another department, the stock which belongs to another department or which they received from another department, 50,000. So for A department, the stock includes B department transfer, that is 50,000, into, I told you, for A department we have to take B department's transfer and B department's rate. So what is B department rate? 47.5%. So this much. For B department, A department transfer into A department rate, 40.5%, 43,740. Clear? So this we had worked out in many problems. So general profit and loss account, right? So gross profit brought down, department A and department B. This we have to write directly. Then general expenses 14 lakh. Depreciation. So 5% they said. Land and building 2,25,000 into 5%, 11,250. Furniture 35,000 into 10%, 3,500. So we have written all these. Then there is stock reserve. Why there is stock reserve? Because it is sold on the invoice price. So closing stock in the trading account, it appears on the credit side. So stock reserve should appear on the debit side. Right? So if there is opening stock reserve should appear on the credit side. This we know. As closing stock appears on the credit side of trading account, we have to write stock reserve on the opposite side. So stock reserve, A department, B department. We calculated this. So total 67,490. Right? Make the total of both the sides 23,030 and balancing figure will be the net profit. 8,47,760. Let us prepare the balance sheet. So creditors 1 lakh given in the problem. Capital 3 lakh. Add net profit. Okay. Less drawings. So we got this. Here cash at bank, debtors, closing stock. So closing stock of A department, the whole closing stock we have to write total. A department and B department. Okay. 3,90,000 less unrealized profit. So unrealized profit we calculated, no, 67,490, both the departments. Yeah, this one, both the departments, that we have to deduct. So what will happen when we deduct this? So in the 3,90,000, actually closing stock should be recorded at its cost price, but the profit is included in that because of the transfer at selling price. So we are deducting that extra profit which is included. Now it has become the cost price stock. Correct? For that reason. Land and building, less depreciation. Furniture, less depreciation. So total of both the sides, 9,67,760. Okay. This is the end of it. Thank you.